Hello everyone. Now you probably clicked on this video with two questions. Number one, why is your Kino PB so dog shit? And number two, why is the video so short? And to that, my friends, I have to say, this is not a video about my Kino PB. This is a video about a certain person within the zombies community. Now, let me start this out by saying, I am not normally one for toxicity. I try to stay away from toxicity and not be involved in it in any way, shape, or form. But this individual has been in my sight for a few months now, and I think I'm gonna do what a lot of people wanted to do, but they were scared to do so, which I will talk about in the video. So if you don't know who I'm referring to based on my stupid fucking thumbnail, I'm referring to a member of the zombies community that goes by the name of Goddess of Duty. Now, for those of you who don't know who she is, I'll just give you a quick rundown. She's basically a Black Ops 3 player who does speedruns on like Shadows of Evil and stuff like that. I'll get into a little bit more specifics about this later, but that's really all you need to know for now. Now, I first found out who she was a few months ago through one of my old friends named Sketchy. I don't really talk to her anymore, so I don't really know how she feels about me putting her in this video if she's even gonna see it. But basically, Goddess started talking trash about Sketchy for being a grief player, which I don't really understand why. I mean, just let people play what they want to play, but you know, you do you. Now, myself and some of my friends, I'm gonna keep everyone's name out of this video. I don't want anyone getting involved in this video besides myself. So myself and some of my friends went to her chat and we basically started calling her out for this, to which she just denied everything. So while she was denying everything, she eventually manned up to her mistake. And by manning up, I mean blaming it on someone else. Yes, you heard me correct. The words she said that came out of her mouth, she blamed on someone else. Now, this is just a sneak peek of what we're going to be getting into, but just this alone should be setting off some alarms in your head. Now, let's get into the very minor cases of toxicity. Now, the very first and only time I was in a VC with her, the very first thing she brought up was my No Man's Land PB. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitch or haven't seen my Twitch, I basically was playing No Man's Land for like a week, maybe a week and a half, like fucking 6 months ago. A few months after I started playing zombies. And basically what she was trying to do was say that she was better than me because she's not a Black Ops 1 player, but her No Man's Land PB is better than me. And normally, I don't give a shit if people say they're better zombies player than me. You know, I'll be the first to say, I'm not the best at zombies. I fucking suck at zombies. But when that's the very first thing you bring up to me, that's when I have a problem. Now, after hearing that she's not a Black Ops 1 player and that she has a better No Man's Land PB than me, I did what anyone would do and I looked at her Steam profile. To which I found this. That's right, she's not a Black Ops 1 player, but she has more hours than me on Black Ops 1. How ironic. Now, I would also like to preface by saying her PB was played with save states, and she was trying to say that it was better than mine. You played with save states, what the fuck do you mean? For those of y'all that aren't a complete degenerate like myself and don't know what a save state is, basically a save state is where you just save a point in the game and you can rewind to that spot so you can basically play a perfect game. And her PB is still only 300, I'd like to point out. I would also just like to point out that Goddess of Duty is a suicide prevention advocate. Just watch this clip, I'll let y'all see for yourselves.
I know this one girl, she's on, she tried to commit suicide, right? She tried to hang herself.
Mm-hmm.
She fucked her back up for the rest of her life. Now she's on pain meds 24/7.
Jeez, you know some interesting people, Jay.
Oh, you want me to be real?
No, please. I'm gonna just leave the call, because, like, I don't know. Message me tomorrow or something.
Talking
I literally can't with him right now.
Yeah, as Eli would say.
Yikes.
Now, some of y'all might just be thinking to yourself, you know, yo, Drew, that's just typical internet toxicity. To which I say, you are correct. What is so bad about her? Well, what is so bad about her is that she blackmails people and tries to play the victim in every situation imaginable. So, remember how I said earlier about Sketchy and that whole situation? Well, basically, like I said, she tried to victimize herself, that she was a victim of someone else. And this is seen throughout her entire just Twitch stream and everything. She tries to victimize herself by giving off this fake positive attitude. And I will say, I have been thinking about making this video for a few months. So I have been watching her streams to see if she has changed at all, gotten any more mature or anything. She has not. Every stream I join, she is always shit talking someone or bringing up someone's name, and then whenever someone calls her out for it, she victimizes herself. I like to point out, I think it is also a problem when all the people that you used to be friends with like a few months ago are no longer friends with you. Like, that is a very big red flag in someone. Like I said, it is a very big red flag when on multiple occasions people have stopped wanting to be friends with you. That just shows that you're a toxic person. Now, I know Goddess of Duty is going to respond to this video in one of 3 ways. The first way is she's going to try to establish moral high ground by giving off this fake positive attitude bullshit and try to say that I'm just a toxic person, which is completely false. Now, the second way is she's going to say I'm obsessed with her, I'm stalking her, that's why I'm making this video about her, which is just completely fucking false. I don't give 2 shits about you. And the third way is she's going to try to dox me. And this, it's not like she hasn't tried to dox people before. I have a clip of it, which I will show in a few seconds. But basically what she'll try to do is she will threaten to dox you, threaten to call the police, and even sometimes threaten to release explicit pictures of you, which she asked me for, by the way.
If I find out that it is actually... I will link his address and his nudes.
And piggybacking off what I said about how she's going to respond by doxing me, this is what she has done to multiple people. Like I said, I'm going to leave names out of this, but she will try to find as much as she can out about you by manipulating you. And coming from someone that's been in a manipulative and abusive relationship, I know you're probably going to deny this. And that's what people that are manipulative do. They just deny that they did any of this shit. You just sit here and fucking gaslight people and manipulate them, and then you're just gonna deny it, because that's literally what manipulative people do. And then once you try to say how she's a bad person, she will use it against you and blackmail you to not talking out against her. But I didn't fall for her fucking little manipulative traps, so I can make whatever the fuck I want, and if I get doxxed, guess what? I'll just tell the fucking police you're threatening revenge porn against someone that's barely above the age of consent. Wonder how they'll like that. Now, like I said, I normally don't give a shit about people in the community, but someone that is this toxic and it just goes so unnoticed, it's just ridiculous to me. And like I said, I think a lot of people have wanted to call her out, but they're scared because she has shit against them. And if anyone's gonna send hate to me for calling her out, or you think I'm mean, fuck you for being a simp little bitch towards this toxic and manipulative person. Fuck you. Now guys, I like to finish the video off by saying, please don't send any hate to Goddess. As toxic as she may be, and you know, all the shit I said in this video, no one deserves unnecessary hate on the internet. It's just uncalled for, so please, no hate towards her. Anyways guys, remember, stay musty and primal. XOXO, Yogered out.